Recent research shows that there is a concerning trend where AI being used as a AI companionship or a relationship. How and why this basically happening? In the current divided world between the male and female and the wars happening different part of the world. So if we look by generation, we are in one of the best atmosphere in the sense of economic development and a humanity way. But in other hand, if we see together and the real sense, it makes that the we are actually in one of the most turbulent times in the entire history of the mankind. Here we are seeing that the war happening, although at the same time we are talking of humanity, peace, cultural coexistence, cultural sharing, and the climate. And where AI taking a lot number of jobs. So this way, it makes sense that this is not the very good time. It's basically turbulent times. Then coming back to the dating arena. In the dating arena, it's really becoming difficult to find a good partner for every person, whether it's a male or the female. So, how a person going to fulfill his emotional need? For the emotional need, people are turning to the AI chatbots for the emotional conversation. And yes, AI is fluent in the emotional conversation without any inconvenience or vulnerability. That makes sense? Of course it is. Now, there are countries like China. China's population is declining consistently, and people in China are getting dependent on AI for the emotional companionship. Similarly, there are the trend in Japan that's also happening over there, and United States also. So what basically they are doing? China is taking precautionary steps where they are supposed to do a thing where chatbots at after some time or consistent period of time have to say that they are not humans. Similarly, in US, some states has also passed the law where AI have to tell a person that they are not human. Now coming back to the secondary thing, what basically AI takes away? AI actually takes away the person real emotional and the well-being because it's getting dependent on the AI where a person will not have to fear the scene of vulnerability, breakups, separations, ambiguity, and ups and downs of relationship. AI companies are basically and quietly fluent in making person very deeply emotional with their chatbots because they don't demand anything from the person and they give back everything in return because it's all emotional. So a challenge of emotional state and the vulnerability, it makes a really difficult job in the real dating environment where a person needs to share his vulnerability and the different emotions that they are going through, they face, they feel. There are different challenges in the real world. So, real world makes sense. AI doesn't make sense in very real way. So saying that the love me like a AI does is taking a drugs at regular interval of time. So be a precautionary here. Avoid using chatbots for emotional well-being. Rather look for someone you could rely for emotional well-being, because humans are creatures who share and care, not so called a person मैं अकेला ही ठीक हूँ. They are the bullshit actually. So find and look for a person who care for you, with whom you can share your difficult things, tough things, have vulnerability and the emotional well-being with the person. That is the real way to be in the world, and that's the reality of the mankind and the humanity. Thank you.